Morning. Oh my goodness, fly went down my throat. Let's try that again. Good morning, welcome to my YouTube channel. Part 18, yes, part 18 guys. And I think it's pretty well safe to say I've completed my project here. Couple things to do, but they're just minor, like to add a couple of the mounting points at the front and rear, extra ones. I've already got some that this is bolted down to, but just to make sure, I've got one on the side, two on either side on the back, and I need to do something with that wing kit. Those two right angle arms is not enough. I'm going to need to put a third one, possibly a fourth one in there, and to drill it in place so it doesn't move around so much. Now you would have seen in the last video that I built these internal trays. This is one that I built first. I actually gonna admit something here guys, I actually built this one here the day before I built these two, when you saw these ones built on the last video. This is me cutlery tray, and I've got the other two over here that are exactly identical, that I built for nicks and knacks, whatever. It could be for cutlery as well. So as I mentioned, I built three. Now I won't always use three. I thought I'll have a spare one, that way if I've got more stuff than I need, which usually happens, I got a third drawer that I can use if required. But I reckon most of the time, if not all the time, I'm probably only going to use two drawers. So let's have a look. The drawers are fully emerged. And what I love about this, there's no digging around at the back here. I can access this so easily. Look, straight up and down. I can look, see what it is. Not like a lot of the other drawers out there. And in fact, if I use the traditional type of drawer systems that are built, this here will probably only come out to about that far. Then, especially in my case, with the divider here, very hard to get stuff that's right out the back. So that was a big requirement for me, as you're aware, from day one when I started the build some, 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks guys, I think it's been 3 weeks. Mind you, I haven't been working on it all day long, every day. Some days it was too wet, too rainy, I didn't do anything. Other days it was just too hot in the shed, and this is one of these days. In fact guys, I'm looking at the sunshine out here and I think it's the first time I've seen sun in a week. Of course, built to fit. Like so. Absolutely perfect for the two drawers. So you can see I can slide there, and this one here I can slide right out of the way underneath my little table that I got made up here. So now I've got access to all this stuff here, and if by any chance I want to access what's behind here, I just slide that out the way like so, and I just slide that back in whenever. I can, same as this one. Slide this out the way like so. Now, if I put the third drawer in, okay, you can see the third drawer's in place now, and I've still got access. I can grab stuff here and grab stuff there. Move this out the side, move this here. Actually, that's working pretty good. I'm just noticing. Now, let me move this. Okay. Now my concern was, when I mentioned I was going to make 3 trays, I thought it'd have to be 2 trays maximum, because pull this one out, I can grab stuff on this side. Pull that out if I want to get this one. Pull this one over here, get stuff on this side. That one got a bit sticky there. Not sure what happened there. Oops, my carpet's fallen out. On this part here, I did not glue the carpet down. There we go. Might have to look into doing that. But have a look at this. I put the third one in. I've still got all this space. I've still got about that much space here. So if there's something I want underneath here, slide that across right here. Something I want there, slide that across right here. Something I want over here, slide that across, gain access there. Perfect. Perfect. So I think yeah guys, I think 3 drawers for sure. I'm going to use 3 drawers for sure. Now these drawers weigh next to nothing. As I mentioned during the build, if you watched the build, I used a really lightweight timber. Hence why they do have 20 screws in each one. I kid you not guys, 20 screws has gone into making this drawer. I've probably gone a little bit overboard, maybe not a little bit, maybe a lot. I don't know if you need that many screws, pockets, but I built this to last, guys. Built this to last. And I reckon that it will. Now I could put 150 kilos in here, guys. 150 kilos if need be, and I reckon it'll hold it too, but I'm not going to chance it. I weigh well under 150 kilos, but I'm not going to stand on the end. Although there's a lot of screws here, I still don't think I would trust it, personally, to have that much weight in here. I think if you're going to have the sort of weight, let me get that out of the sun so it's not so glary. I've got a nice glossy finish on there. I actually sanded that down and put a more durable glossy finish, one coat on it. That is really nice there now. I love that. I saved this particular piece of timber that's got this really nice face cover on it just for this area here. So I love how this timber turned out. Very nice with that clear varnish over the top. I put a clear varnish over the whole top, the whole lot. I didn't do any painting, had no paints anywhere. I wanted to mainly use what I already had here, although I do have some satin black paint. But I thought about painting it black, but nah. I like this timber finish. Look at that. And it's nicely broken up with the carpet inserts I've got in here. Mainly the carpet inserts is in there to stop the rattling. Be honest guys, if I was going into the back of a vehicle on a camper trailer or something, I don't think I would bother with the carpet as such, because the rattling wouldn't matter as much, you wouldn't hear it. So now, one of my videos, remember I did ask some guidance, what should I do to make it run smoother? So this drawer is built down to within millimeters basically. It took me time to make sure the measurements are right. This one here probably only got about 1.5 mil clearance when it's closed, so I can't really go any higher than these. So I think the idea of putting something down, screwing it down and running it across is out, because then the trays are going to be much higher. I did get your message, by the way guys. I don't know, whoever sent that message, Okay, came through on my email. Came up as a suggestion to use a soap bar, soap bar, and run the soap along the bottom. I'm going to see if I could find one that I might have picked up on those little bars I usually keep in a container that I might have picked up at a hotel, but I haven't stayed in a hotel for such a long time. But I might have a box there that might have a couple in there, because I usually always keep them, or usually always save them, because you never know when you might use them, because I don't use bar soaps in the house. I always use the liquid wash all the time. So I'm going to go in the house and have a look and see if I can find that little soap bar, and let's see if that makes a difference. It's just so happened to have found one. Those ones that I mentioned. So this is what he suggested. So if this works, I will leave this inside here all the time. Look at that, guys, look. It's like smoother than ball bearings. So whoever you are that gave that tip, wow. Wow. Okay. So I'm using one of those little soap bars you get your hotels and motels you stay at. They seem to be perfect for this. It's almost like a wax. Wow. Thank you so much, whoever suggested that. As I mentioned before, I got the email from Google that he sent the message. I went to go click on it to reply, and it's not in the comments section of my YouTube video. And I don't know why, guys. I've had a few of your comments have gone like that. For some reason, YouTube have decided not to add your comments to my YouTube channel. I think it's got something to do with links. I know if you send anything that's got a link, or anything that looks like a link to a website, YouTube will block it. It won't come up on my comments section. But in your case, this is the first one that's been blocked, that's got no link on it. I don't know what's going on there, guys. So in case, hopefully you're watching, the person that commented and advised this idea of rubbing a bit of bar soap along there. Wow. When I read your comment, I thought, yeah, geez, that's a good idea. That'll make a bit of a difference. I had no idea to make this much of a difference. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look. Just travels on its own. And I'm pushing down with weight, so when I've got some weight on there, that works perfectly. Wow. So this little bar of soap is going to stay in here all the time. And I reckon it will last for years as well. So thumbs up. Great idea, guys. So thank you. I wish I could reply to your comment, but for some reason I've got no idea. YouTube is not allowed that comment on my video. So in case you've put a comment out there and I haven't replied to it, have a look. You might notice that it's not on my YouTube channel, and it's not because I delete it. Okay, I don't delete any of those comments, guys. The only ones I've deleted is a couple of times there's been some comments put on there that's got porn links onto them, and I've deleted them as soon as I seen them. And I think I think that's the problem. I think YouTube has caught on to that, and now they've automatically on my channel deleted anything, any of the comments that looks anything or anything that resembles a link. They will not post up on my comment section. So just keep that in mind, guys. So there you go. This one's a little bit tight just on this side here. Fixed. Look at that. This runs on its own. You're brilliant. Mate, thanks for that advice. One of the best ones I've received. I'm just in awe, and I'm really happy how the 3 drawers works. I've got no problems getting, if I want something here, take it out. I want something here, I'll bring it out. That's brilliant. That's awesome. So, sweet. See how we go with that. The only issue is going to limit on the height, having the drawers like this. If I had just the 2 drawers, I could have something stored in the middle here. Maybe have another compartment here, something stored in the middle here that's higher. That way the drawers will just come up to here. Otherwise, with the 2, God, how smooth that is. Otherwise, with the 3 drawers, then I really need full access to slide all this along. Then I'm going to have problem having anything up high, but then I'll just have to lay it on its side. So we'll see what happens. That'll all come to effect to tuition when I start loading some of the stuff in here for when I go camping. When will I go camping next? I don't know, guys. Possibly this weekend. I might be doing a quick trip away overnight to go pick something up, because the freight is going to be very costly. So it works out cheaper if but see how it goes. Depends on the weather, depends on finance, etc. as well this week. Whew, love it. And then of course, I got this table over the top here, like so, that I can remove, as I showed you. Just lift it up and I can remove, put that there. Now the beauty is, because there's a bit of a gap in this table underneath here, I could get something hot and put on top of that, and then it shouldn't affect anything that's underneath. So that sits there like so. And if I want to gain access to anything on that drawer that's underneath, I just pull this out like so, and there we go. I got access to what's underneath there. So it's brilliant. And it just slides along so easy. And of course, this compartment here, I've got access with that little trapdoor at the back there. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Let me show you. Oh, it's stuck. There it is. Well, I might have to put a little handle just over here. There we are, guys. I can access what's down here, and I can clean the drawer runners. This half of the drawer runners from in here as well. And that's where I can access what's in here. And as long as I've got enough room here for my kitchen utensil stuff and that, which I think I will, then I will have this section for my cameras, etc. The charging leads and all that can be all stored in here, hidden away. So part 18, we're pretty much done, complete, except for just tidying up, mounting these in properly so it's not so loose, that wing there, and a couple more tie downs front and back, and my drawer is finished. Thank God. And it all closes. Guys, this is the first time I've put those drawers, those trays in here and closed this up. So, Jeez, it's so hot in here, it's unbelievable. I'm glad the hot weather's come back. I'm glad, I'm glad it's finished. Now, I've got a couple of other ideas. I've got to do something here. It's a bit unsightly right there, whether I'll just put another cover here, carpet it, just to hide that. Or make some type of like a shelf in there that looks a lot neater and paint that black. And same on this side here, guys. I've got all this area here. So this is another project I'm going to be working on when it's not so hot in the shed. But I want to build some shelves in here to store stuff. So I'll get some really thin ply. I'm thinking build the shelves first to fit each cutout section, maybe about 5 shelves. Then get some thin ply and cut it, and then wrap it around and then nail and glue it on and have that painted all black and then mount it in here. And then I could have, I don't know, whatever, 5 shelves in there, and it'll probably go back to about, some of the shelves will go, well, yeah, it'll go back about, how far? Nearly a foot back. So it'll be quite deep shelves and about that high, so each section. So a lot of stuff I could put in there, whatever extras, little stuff, nicks and knacks that's always seems to get in the way or you have trouble finding a spot for. So that way we don't lose that wasted space. So that'll be the next project I'm going to work on. One day I'm going to start on that, and we'll film that. We'll film that out. It's probably not going to drag on as long as this one though has, but this one's more like a blog type system. So now there will be more videos come up on this. I'm going to do a separate video on this, just on the costs. So I'm going to get a pen and paper and work out exactly how much this has cost. And we'll do a video and I'll show you what the breakdown on the costs involved. And of course we'll do a video of this when I've got some stuff in here. I've got the kitchen, some layout, some ideas and how I'm going to use it. And of course we'll take it out to some of my favourite areas around the area and go out there, cook up a bit of a lunch and show you how to put this in action. So there'll be videos that will come up soon. And then of course we'll go back to the regular videos such as the reviews and so on and some of the other products that I've got. So, not the last on this series, guys. There's a couple more to come up on this. Well, that'll bring it to a series to 20 videos. That'll be sweet. And end it at that. That'll be awesome. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. To help me enormously, help my channel a lot. It won't cost you anything to subscribe, guys. Nothing at all. But the benefits that I gain from your subscription, I just cannot tell you how beneficial that is for my channel. And it will be for you guys too. The more better content I'll be able to start putting out if you support my channel. So also, guys, if you look on my video, there's a thanks little icon. When you're watching, you can actually donate to my channel if you wish. A couple of years I have. Thank you very much. But if you think, wow, this is awesome, I'm loving this, watching all this, and you think it's maybe worth a cup of coffee, just click on that thank icon you'll see just below the video, near where you got your likes, dislike, and so on. And you go to the right a bit, you'll see an icon there called thanks. So you can actually donate to my channel. And what goes back in the channel, I usually use that plus more out of my pocket to get these videos out to you, some of these cool, products and so on, the reviews, etc. So, and put a like. That also helps me channel a lot with the algorithms. It'll be easier for you guys to find my videos. The more likes you put on it, the more it's shared, the more popular it is. So, part 18 completed. So till next one, look after yourself, be kind, go out, enjoy camping and have fun. Cheers.